Was there an experience that led you to have that moment?
So
was it a mentor or what?
So really, it might be circumstance. And what I mean by that, I had the great pleasure that few people get in leadership, and that taking over an organization that had been around for 20 years, had 4,000 people, 40 locations, and did $4 billion in sales. It couldn't be about me. So I again, when we talk about that force of will, the size was so large that it really had to be about them achieving that. And so it was the paradigm shift of leading through people. So, I think if I had stayed in smaller things, my will, my force, I would go back. I think it's natural.
You got results? Like you got results from your will? I believe not everyone has some kind of metaphorical fall where they wake up and say, I got to collaborate. You do, though. You were there. You just said it. That's what drives me to do this thing.
Well, life is better as a team sport than a solo sport.
Was it ingrained in you to believe that prior to that occurrence, but not surface level, where you let go of the will when you came on the other side of the country, literally?
So there's a years difference between you and I. So your ramen noodles, mine was chili mac. Yeah. You know what chili mac is?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I have a history book.
And I also mean that leadership is certainly growing as I grew. It started. It was much more command control. So that process of being self-taught and learning, and then also a belief in people. So I started to see this whole concept of collaborative leadership and peer-to-peer, shoulder-to-shoulder, how that was going to be transformational.
When did you figure that out?
I don't know that
it wasn't necessarily conscious. It was just...
So I think you just started processing. I don't necessarily ever think of myself as figuring things out, in the sense of life is a journey. There is no end, right? So when it comes to leadership, I don't think I'll ever figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm in a process. So, and we're improving the process. And I do understand, I agree with one of the things you said was about holding, what got you someplace holds you. I always say, what got you to X is stopping you from Y. And so, as a leader, one of the things you've really got to understand is you have to become comfortable being uncomfortable. And so, moving from we can't rest on the laurel, if you grow an organization from 1,000 people to 2,000, the activities that got you there may not be the ones that get you from 2,000 to 4,000.